Hey guys, it's me. So I just got back from my chemo and radiation. Actually got back in a timely manner. Normally traffic is horrendous on 257 around this time of day, but it was actually not bad. I didn't have to stop, there's no accidents. I was able to get off at the exit that I was supposed to be getting off at. I've been getting off 1 or 2 ahead, which is fine because I know where I'm going at this point. Because there's been an accident or something, but it actually didn't rain today, so I guess that's probably why it wasn't so crazy. Normally takes me like an hour or two to go 15 miles or so to the other location and back. It only took me about 20 minutes today, so that was really nice. I stopped and grabbed a little bite to eat, just some soup because I'm not really feeling good. My appetite's pretty much gone at this point. I'm trying to make sure I eat, because I know I have to, but it's definitely gets difficult sometimes. So like I said, I had chemo and radiation today, so it was a long day. Got there about 10:30 to start chemo. Normally what they do is they take me back, they check my vitals, make sure that I'm stable and everything. They'll normally give me some fluids beforehand, along with 2 different anti-nausea medications through the IV and 2 pills as well for nausea that are supposed to last 2 to 3 days. After that, they come in and give me my bag of chemo. Normally that's a 2-nurse thing. They come in, they check my armband, check me, make sure that it's all the right thing, it's the right dose, etc., hook me up. Then after that, they give me another bag of fluid just to make sure that I'm nice and hydrated and okay. Then after that, I went to my radiation, which again is normally a pretty quick process. I go and change into a gown, go back there, lay in my little sleigh canoe thing that they made. I had to lay in and they kind of formed it to my body. That way I'm in the same position every single day. They put me in to do a quick CT scan to make sure everything's lined up. As long as I'm lined up okay, they come back, put me in, and that takes about 10 minutes or 28 revolutions. There's no timer or anything, so to kind of keep myself sane while I'm laying in there, I count the amount of times that the sound comes around. The radiation kind of sounds like a train coming down train tracks, or like one of those old-fashioned pencil sharpeners that are really loud. So I hear when it gets to the top and I just count. It's 28 times around apparently. So that way I have some kind of idea of when I can go out. I have to have a full bladder for it, so I'm normally real ready to get up and use the restroom. I'm really tired. Chemo kind of kicked my ass last week. I was sick most of the weekend, unfortunately. I did get to go home. I got to see my nephew and everybody and my dog and stuff like that, so I was glad I went home, but I was really sick on Friday night and not feeling super great on Saturday or Sunday either, unfortunately. I drove back up on Monday and it was a drive for me. It definitely wore me out quite a bit more than I thought it was going to. So I'm probably gonna stay home, or I should say home, probably gonna stay here as much as I can during the weekends, as lonely as I get. Just because I don't want to make that drive alone, especially with how I've been feeling. The more chemo I get, the more suppressed my immune system's gonna get, and the worse I'm gonna feel, basically. So far, my hair's still here, so they said 2 or 3 weeks is normally the time it would start falling out if it's going to. So we'll see. So far, just my normal shedding and such. Still feels pretty in there and thick, so fingers crossed I don't lose it, but if I do, I'm kind of prepared for it at this point. Not gonna lie and say I'm not gonna be upset, but it is what it is at this point. Even my nurse today told me, they're really gonna kick my ass, basically. Just like by the end of this, she's gonna, I'll be saying, what the hell have you guys done? And I thought you were supposed to be making me better, and I get that. And I already kind of know that that's how I'm gonna feel, and I know I have to feel so crappy because I have to kill so much to get rid of this. Or a terrible, terrible, terrible thing. And hopefully in another 5 weeks, I'll be all done. I'll get to ring my little bell that I'm all done with treatment and cancer-free. And, like I said, I have another surgery or 2 to go. after that, but I'm hoping by the end of the year I'm all better and cancer-free, and I only have to come up here every 3 months or so to do follow-ups and such, because I'm done. It's only been a week and I'm already super tired and super lonely and kind of scared, not gonna lie, like how I was feeling this past weekend, knowing that it's gonna get worse and I'm up here by myself is kind of a lot, you know. I just worry that I'm gonna be feeling like that and I don't have anyone to help me or take care of me if I need it. This isn't a medical facility that I'm staying at, although the hospital is right next door. And I'm sure if I need, you know, a caretaker or something, they could arrange for someone to at least come and check on me. I don't really have an appetite anymore. I'm kind of forcing myself to eat because I know I have to. I keep dropping weight and they keep yelling at me about it, which, you know, at the beginning they were like, you're too fat, you need to lose weight. And now that I'm losing weight, they're like, no, don't do that. But I know why. They need me as plump and healthy because the chemo is going to take a bunch out of me, of course. So, you know, it is what it is. I guess I'll drop a few pounds that I wanted to drop anyways and call it a day and take it as a win. Again, I'm not really trying to. I'm trying to eat what I can, but everything makes me nauseous at this point. So even drinking water is kind of hard on me. Because it's kind of boring up here. I mean, there's lots of stuff to do if I wasn't alone or felt a little bit better. There's the zoo, the aquarium, which I still want to try to get to in the next week or two before I start feeling too bad. But we'll see. It's either been extremely hot or raining so far, so maybe I'll get to do it, maybe not. So the Wi-Fi here is pretty horrendous. They did post a note saying that they're aware that it's horrendous and they're going to be upgrading, I guess, on the 1st. So we'll see if that makes a difference so I can actually like use my tablet to watch Hulu or Netflix. Right now, again, I have very basic cable with a couple channels. It works, but it'd be nice to be able to stream some stuff and watch things that I actually want to watch and catch up on while I can. I did download Photoshop and all of the apps that goes with that, so I'm kind of starting to play around with them. I got like the Photoshop Sketch app that I've been playing around with on my tablet since the Wi-Fi wasn't working super well. So I'm drawing a little froggo there. That's my African bullfrog. I'm just kind of playing around. I'm not an artist by any means, and I'm not super good, but just having fun. Do something a little bit more stimulating than just watching TV and such. I didn't bring my yarn or anything to crochet, even though I said I was going to, but maybe I'll pick it up next time I go home. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's kind of my update. Gonna try to go down and get some food. They're doing the potluck dinner tonight, so anyone who wanted to participate, you know, make a meal and bring it down. Fortunately, it's on Tuesdays, and Tuesdays are my chemo days, and I just don't feel like going down there and cooking when I can't even eat anything anyway, so probably go down and try to grab a quick snack and a water and bring it, well, eat the snack down there because I can't have it up here, but bring my water back up and kind of just watch TV. I'm hoping for a nap. I don't know if I look tired, but I feel exhausted, like I can't keep my eyes open. Still sporting some bright makeup. Figured wear the bright makeup while I can, make myself look alive, because when this makeup comes off, all the dark circles come up and you can see them. So definitely try to do that as long as I can, as long as I feel like it. They did the IV in here and it hurt like a son of a bitch. My vein rolled and I just kind of kept digging for it. They did hit it, so it was nice I didn't have to get stuck too many times, but it hurt real bad, so I'm real glad to have it out. Yeah, that's kind of the 5-week update, or 2nd week update, I guess, for now. I'll do another one next week or during the weekend or something like that if I feel like it. But thanks for watching if you wanted to watch me kind of just sit here and ramble in the corner. And I hope everyone has a great day, and I'm gonna try to go take a nap.